You're right, guys, it's Silad here, and I've got a video for you. This one is going to be a bit more than my usual ones. If you've not seen me in my other videos for Farm Sim, then you're in for a treat, because here in Grounded, I've been playing it for some time, and I've got quite a few things that I've built, and yeah, I've got quite a bit to say on this. So I hope you all enjoy it. So we're going to dive in, we're going to go deep down into the grounded depths, and we're going to really be critical on this game. So we're on the soil, this is where it is, we're on a baseball, that's where you can start out. So let's get to it. Right, so I've been playing this game for quite some time, I've done my buildings, I've had a little bit of help here and there, and I've got things up and going. So first thing I'm going to say is let's just take a look at what you can get. So you can get your badges that do the hauling, the movements, etc., and all the other perks for your armor. Been playing this since it came out on preview to full release, and
Nice snooter, dude.
I just actually think that there could be a lot more. I mean, let's just have a look. For instance, let's just say you want to carry a lot of grass. So let's take a lot of grass. This is what we're going to do. I hope everyone's all good, and if you do like this content, do hit that subscribe, as it does help the channel grow. So we're going to get loads and loads of grass. Okay. And I'm going to show you something which I believe everybody feels the same. Some people might not. Right. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Okay. If you just look at this guy, and he's carrying how many planks? 22 planks. Okay. We're talking about a child here that's been small to go into the backyard, you know, slash garden, and he's going to carry 22 planks around the yard. That's so unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? He just wouldn't do that. Even though it's a non-fictional game, you know, kids have been shrunk for whatever reason, as I don't want to give any spoilers, but they can carry 22 planks around. They can carry so many stems, which it looks so ridiculous in my eyes, which is my opinion, you know, that's my opinion alone. And they carry stuff like that, yet they have a perfectly good backpack that you could collect everything into, like all the other survival games that have been made. And you can then, you know, go on your way, and you have to carry them like this from whatever destination you go to. And if you have a fight, you lose everything. It all drops to the floor, and they're scattered everywhere because you've run into something. How annoying could that be? How annoying. How annoying. That's my one argument. My second argument, if you look at the time, we are now getting towards 7 o'clock. Okay? Look how dark it is already. People say, oh, you can alter the settings. I'm going to show you that. So we're going to the settings. We go into the options. We go to display. And let's put the gamma up. Okay? So it's on 38%. I say let's put it on to 80%. Alright? Hang on. 38% it was on, right? Here we go. Let's just try this out. Turn it up, they said. Do you really think I can play like this? Let's be absolutely honest, right? Could you play like that? Looks like I'm in fog. I can't see clearly. It does kind of make it a little bit lighter, but you got like a slow, like a fog over it. You can't see what you're doing. Do you really think that's a good approach? No. I agree that there should be darkness, but also I also feel that there should be more light in the garden. So, I'm going to put this back down. So that's a kind of bit of a downfall. A lot of people don't mind it. For me, I don't really like the fact that it's so dark. I like the fact that the spikes now don't affect you. We've also had a recent update which happened a few minutes ago, which they've changed a few things, so you can check out the patch notes for those. But anyway, as you can see, it's very dark, and I know that it's a survival game. I know people are going to say, "Hey, look, you know, sorry, it's a survival game," but let's look at the actual proper things here, right? If you can't see, you can't really enjoy the game. You can use a light
Flash.
that gives you this much light. You can't really fight with it that well, especially if you need two hands for a special weapon like a mint mace or a bow and arrow. You can't really use those items. So how would you manage? I was expecting like some more lights, like a spotlight from the house, maybe something up here. You know, give it a bit more light. But no, nothing. Can you imagine carrying all this around in the dark? Looks totally ridiculous, right? Looks totally ridiculous. I've been playing Granny for a long time, guys, and I don't usually come out with these videos like this unless it was really important. And those are just minor. Those are just minor from my opinions. But the glitches on this game really need to be fixed. Like, we've got people that are saying that they can't get the water from the top of these blades of grass. Now, some of them you cut down and they're stuck in the sky, and others they're there. So on mine, if I hit this, does it fall? There we go. So that's what should happen. That is how the kinetic movement should be with it on that animation. But yeah, I mean, there's a few little factors that people have had problems with. I will say this, just make sure you have the latest update, and you know, it should work. If you don't, put a sheet in, get them noted that this is something that needs to be fixed. Right, and we're going to go to sleep and we're going to go and get things rolling, and I'm going to take you to the next part of what needs to be done. So I've been building quite a lot on this, and I have to say that it's a grind to build, and it would be useful to have some extra things. You know, you got some nice little bits of furniture, we got a nice clock. You know, what else can they add to Grounded? Maybe you could pop it in the comments what you would like to see. But yeah, I mean, we've got a bed. No pillows. No pillows, but you got feathers, but you can't have pillows. Strange that. But yeah. Pictures work okay. That looks fine. We got one style of light, and then you got the stand one. You know, you got baskets, which you can use. So you got quite a bit. You've got quite a bit. Anyway, let's go to sleep. So it takes a few minutes. The good thing now is you do actually start up about 6 o'clock. Very rare you will not be at that stage, so you will get to start out the day in the morning and you get a full day. However, it comes to the next point of this with the length of the day. If you look at the time now, this is 6 o'clock. You don't really get that long of a daytime, which is very concerning really, considering you'd like to benefit most of this game. But unfortunately, roughly you have about 2 hours and a half and then it gets dark, if that. Maybe less than that. No, it doesn't take an hour. I think it's less than an hour, to be honest with you. To be more precise, I would say roughly it takes about half an hour, I would say. Maybe 45 minutes. And then it's dark again. It's very, very rapid. Now, I don't mind it that it takes quite a bit, you know. But I just feel that sometimes it's a bit too responsive and it's fast. So I think that needs to be adjusted as well. I think it should be longer in the day and a little bit shorter at night. Not saying that, you know, I don't like the night time, as I do like the night time. I often go out in the night time and do things, but due to a lot of people, you know, whether their eyesight, their age, or the time they want to play it, maybe they don't want to play in the darkness. Maybe they want to see some more light. So maybe give them that option. Whether they can alter it on a slider, how many minutes in the day they want to do. Would be a nice good feature to add. So, another thing is zip lines. Absolutely awesome zip lines can be made. You know, with really good feature. They're really good. However, would be good if you could actually put your stuff on to like a tram and build tracks to send your stuff to another place. It would be really good. That's what I would like to see. I mean, it's entirely up to you what you think would be suitable, but I actually think it would be helpful, you know, to have a tram that you can put like rail lines down to get to A to B. I think it would be a really useful thing. Now, I know a lot of you like the insects that are in this game, the spiders and everything else. But I have to say that if you look at it and you compare it to Honey I Shrunk the Kids, which it basically is, then why didn't we have pets that we can actually use, like the ants? Why can't we make friends with the ants and get them to carry things we can ride on back of the ants around the garden, you know? Why not? Why is it that all we can do is attack ants? We can make friends with the aphids, we can make friends with the weevils, etc, etc. But why not with the ants? Why not with the ladybirds? Or the ladybugs? Why not? Why not have your own little pet spider? Maybe just a little baby yellow orb spider. Who knows? Why not? Can't do it. You know. So, you know, that's another thing. Also, we have a snail shell. But I've never seen a snail in this game. At all. So what is that all about? Are they going to add it in? Who knows? There's a lot of things that ponder your mind with this game, which I have yet to believe what the devs are going to do. I've not seen anything done since Christmas content-wise. We've seen patches. We know they're doing work. But where's the content? It's 2023. Why haven't they updated their website to give us something for this year? I've not seen it. You know? We can take a look at their stuff now. On screen. Let's take a look. And I can't see anything on there. Could you? So, let's go back to it. We've established the various factors. And I have to say, there's another one that I actually will say is the mosquitoes. I don't know how you guys feel about the mosquitoes in this game, but I do feel they're a little bit slightly overpowering. I know there were talks they did take a nerf. I don't know if they did. I just feel that they've got the behaviour wrong with them, and it should be corrected. As I don't believe they're totally active all the time. I don't believe they're totally active all the time. I actually think they should be in periods of the day. Like with the bees. The bees are definitely wrong. They shouldn't be active at night time for sure. And I know for a certain they do not always sleep in the daytime. So if I was to head over there now, which is this area, let's head over there and take a look. And we will find out what I'm on about. As the bees are quite ferocious, I would say, if they attack in swarms. And I've noticed with this that they do attack in swarms. They attack quite regular. If you do approach them, you're in their area, or you do attack them. However, there is no possible way that these bees are active as much as they are to be like the way they do in the behaviour. It's very out of sorts, and I feel that they've kind of got it wrong. I mean, they've just looked at insects they can throw into a game, but not looked at their behaviours, you know, and I think that's the most important. And I know bees do go to sleep in the flowers, they don't sleep on the ground, which I don't understand why they've put that in the game. Which is very, very bizarre. You know, as I would like it to see that you can actually look at stuff and see like the resemblance of their behaviour. That is how it is, right? So behaviour is a big thing with this. I know it's only a game, but I would prefer to them to have it right. Alright, we're gonna get there soon, guys. Okay. Well, like I say, I hope you enjoyed the content, and I'm trying to make this video giving out the points of everything that I can come up with that needs to be addressed with this. You know, I love the way the infected stuff is on here. What I have to say that the wolf spiders are very OP. That the infected wolf spiders can be pretty much annoying. Anyway, we're going to get to it, and we'll get there in a sec. Okay, we're almost here. So, we're round by where the bees are. and you're going to see for yourself the kind of issues that you would face. So here we go. We're just round the corner now, guys, and I'm going to just show you the behaviour types of these bees. I'm sure you've seen them before, but for the viewers that might be watching this video, this is that haven't or thinking about trying this game, maybe you should take a look at the way these bees are. Now, you might not encounter these till you get a bit further on with the game, but I've encountered them many a times, and I do think, yeah, it's good the way they are, but they shouldn't be falling asleep on the floor. Good little spot here for getting clay if anyone likes clay. Are some very good areas around here. Right, so let's take a look this way. And they usually are asleep round here. Usually are asleep round here. And you can find them many a times by their strange behaviour. Let's have a look if we can find one. So this is after the patch now, and I'm hoping that they might have corrected it. Maybe they've noticed a mistake. Who knows? But the bees shouldn't be falling asleep on the floor. They're not collecting anything off the gum to feed. I've not seen them come down to collect anything on the flowers. Here we go. Here we go, guys. This is where you will see where they come. I'm just going to get out of here. But yeah, it's one of those where you have to look and see the behaviours. Are they actually the correct? Because some of these are not. I can't see any for the moment. Hopefully they've changed it. Who knows? Maybe you guys might find out whether they are or not, and you can leave a comment below. As we want to make this game better, we want to make this enjoyable, and I'm trying to identify various things that may need to be changed to make this game a bit more better. But will the devs listen? Who knows? They say they listen to the community. They say they want the best for the community. But have they delivered? Maybe you can decide that in the comments. Who knows? I don't feel we've quite had what we want yet. I don't feel kind of had what we should have had. I'm still waiting to see various things. I mean, I saw some pictures on there with us facing wasps. I haven't seen any wasps yet. Are we to expect them? Is there going to be new insects being introduced? Who knows? I'm really excited for this year, what they might do for Grounded. Hope you guys are too. And I really do love it, and I know that some of the facts that I've said today, you might be a bit touched by it, but honestly, I've been playing games for a long time, guys, and I wouldn't say the things I have if I didn't feel they should be different. And you have to ask yourselves, we pay a lot of money for these games, and I know this one's on Game Pass. Some might have it on PC and play it on Game Pass, or some might play it a different way. But whatever way you play it, you know, whether on PC, Xbox, you know, playing it by cloud, you should experience it the best way possible. Well, I know that the bees are all up there. I've not seen any of them come down for a snooze yet, which is good news. That is really good, because that means they're acting correctly, they're doing what they should do, and they're in a pack, and that's how it is. But before, they were landing underneath the bench and falling asleep, and I've never known bees to fall asleep in the day like that on the ground. It's just not right. And I'm a big fan of David Attenborough. If you look him up, He really does well with his insects and creatures and animals and various behaviours. Very good in his knowledge. And the one thing about bees, they do fall asleep in flowers, and they do not appear at the night time. I haven't actually seen any bees in the night time, but I know if you disturb them, they do react, which they were on the floor. So maybe they need to have some flowers where they can go to sleep. So you can basically get to the bench in the night time maybe and explore that bench. For those of you that haven't seen the bench and would like to go and take a look at it, there you got a honey pot there, you got a little fizzy can, you got a paper plate, and there's some other things up there. I'm not going to go into it and spoil it, as that's for you to go and enjoy your adventure. But yeah, there's a lot of things to be discussed, and I just wanted to bring this attention to you all with this video that I've put together. So yeah, there's a lot of potential in this game, which could be, and I'm really looking forward to see more. But yeah, however, I am building a big tree house, which you also might like to see. But for now, that's it from me. I will be back with another video to give you some more insights of what I think should be better in Grounded. I may do some on some other games, who knows. But for Grounded, for now, it's been great, it's fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you soon. Silad out.